Let's talk about this rumor. This popped up just a little bit ago, and I had to laugh. I had to laugh a lot at it because it's so dumb. This is coming in from our girl Grace. Grace Randolph beyond the trailer. She's saying here, I hear today's DCEU rumors are off. Batgirl will be Batman Beyond, which is why the trade said Michael Keaton would appear in the film. And while the DCEU is going through some major changes, they are not planning a rebirth film specifically. Now, what that's in reference to is I think Jeremy Conrad from DCEU Mythic, MCU Cosmic, as well. I don't know what else he's behind. I have no idea. Was out there today barking like a circus seal. Guys, Justice League Rebirth. And I'm pretty sure David Ayer came out and just smacked that the hell down. Which, by the way, I love it when that happens. Like I'm friends with Mikey Sutton. He's a scooper. All right. And so far, like the only people that have come out and like shot him down were other scoopers who run with these wild things because they need that attention. But nothing's worse for them than an actual industry, professional to come out and just go like, give them the middle finger and sad trombone all around. But here's why I think Grace is full of shit. And I'm just going to say, this is going to piss off Grace fanboys. I understand that. They're going to totally piss off Grace fanboys because they don't want to ever hear it. They never want to hear it. But it's the same thing with Doomcock over there at the Fandom Menace, right? Like I criticize him and his fanboys. They freaking swarm into my comments like, right? They swarm in and they're just all like, but he's been right before. Like on what? And then they mentioned Reddit leaks that came from Reddit that aren't his. Same with Grace. They'll sit there and they'll go like, but she's been right. She's like right like 90% of the time. And I hear this. It's like the same thing. She's right 90% of the time. And then I'm like, okay, fine. What is it she was right about? And then they'll go, but the Snyder Cut. I'm like, dude, everyone was talking about the Snyder Cut for years. Right? You can't just put that on Grace. Everyone was talking about the Snyder Cut for years. I mean, Umberto ran with that line the Monday before the reveal. He had it right, but then there's also all of these other times as cataloged by Reddit where he was wrong. So you got to take these things with a grain of salt. Why in God's name would HBO Max right now, where they are, Warner Media where they are, run with a Batgirl, a Barbara Gordon as Batman Beyond? Are you fucking kidding me? It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous to think that this is where where they're going to go. For one, the show has gone, it's a cult status amongst hardcore DC fans. People do want a Batgirl movie. Absolutely. They probably want it tied into the DCEU. Not that Joss Whedon crap that we read in that script. That was pretty bad. But to put Barbara Gordon as Terry McGinnis in like an adaptation of Batman Beyond is just lame. I mean, and it's the same kind of lame aspect. And I say this because I feel it. When I hear about Flashpoint, like the new Flash movie is really just going to adapt elements and themes of Flashpoint. It's going to basically be called Flashpoint without actually being Flashpoint is ridiculous. It's going backwards. It's regressive in its approach. People want comic accurate shit, right? They want comic accurate things. What they don't want are these kind of flash in the pan, loosely based on things, and I know people will make that argument for like Snyder's movies and whatnot, but it's like he's been more closer than you think. I mean, if you look at Watchmen, what did he really change that was significant was the squid, because trying to get mainstream audiences to understand what the squid was from the graphic novel, I think would be difficult to do in what he was trying to do. And I actually happen to like the ending of that movie better than the original ending in the graphic novel. But I also, on the Watchmen TV series, when they brought in the squid, I thought that was cool as all hell. So you can have that, but I think it's like, as long as it's close enough, people are going to be fine. Barbara Gordon as Batman Beyond? Oh, hell no, right? Hell no. I don't think you guys even want that. I don't think anyone really wants that. I think it's stupid.